Okay, welcome back to another episode of Cooking with Mr. Dan. Today, we're going to make us a pot of chili. That was Penny's idea. It's starting to get a little chill in the air. If you notice, all our doors are open. This morning, we went out to a garage sale. It was a local thing in front of the storage shed thing. But anyway, we scored another pan for my cast iron collection. I was happy about that. So anyway, without further ado, I've already got some of this started. Let's get down to it. Okay, here I got my rice going. I got some jasmine rice in there. Over here, I'm getting all my ground turkey browned up, and I'm going to wait until I get rid of some of this here liquid we got going. Okay, over here I've got some onions, some diced jalapenos. These two containers is vegetable broth that I have in the refrigerator, in the freezer, and I got two different kinds of beans. And I'm going to use this here chili kit that Penny got. She wants to try it. We normally make it with our own chili powder and bean, or whatever, but she wants to try it. And for our tomato saucy juice, whatever, we're going to use her dad's canned tomatoes. If you can see those, they look good. Okay, for right now, what I want to do is I want to, see, this thing still has a little bit of liquid in it. I'm trying to get all this liquid gone. Trying to get this, this meat to be a little dry to a point. We're going to wait until there's no more liquid in there before we add anything else, okay? Well, I might add the onions, but I'm trying to get these into small little, I don't want no big chunks of meat here, so. Okay, I'm going to add in some onion. Now, I've got a ton of onions here, but that's not all for here, so I got to make my mushrooms when I get done with the, so I think I'd probably, maybe a half a cup of onion. And I don't have them real fine diced either. They're up there a little bit. I mean up there, they're a little, not tiny. They're not big chunks though, not real big chunks. Okay, that's good for that. Now we'll just let this simmer down for a little bit and we'll be back. Okay, I don't know if you can see this. It's been about 15 minutes, but I got pretty much all of the liquid gone. I know this is going to sound crazy, but I'm going to deglaze the pan. It's got a little bit of fond on the bottom of there from the turkey and the turkey and the onion, but I'm going to put a little white wine in here, just a splash. I can have that sizzle. That's a nice fragrant aroma. Whoa. Okay, so now got that going. Let that cook off a little bit. Okay, so we got this going. That smells nice and fragrant. Give me some garlic. Okay, most of you guys know me. If you could see it there, right there. Got a tablespoon of garlic mixed in there. Get that a little fragrant. I'll tell you that between that wine and the onions, oh, and then you got to scrape the pan with this here metal pan. Now I want this to thicken up a little, so we're not going to tell Miss Penny, but I'm not draining off the beans because I'll drain a little bit. Okay, so that's good. So now we're adding the beans. And what I got today is pinto beans and cannellini beans, I believe. Two different kinds. Man, cannelli beans, they're just the white version of the kidney beans, so. And some people don't like the kidney beans, the red ones, because they give them gas, I don't know. Gas attack. That's pretty cool. That doesn't usually happen where I get them all out, where I have to bang the hell out of the can. But, that being said, we're going to lug these guys around a little bit. Now, ideally, believe it or not, you really want to cook this a long time. The longer you cook it, the better it tastes. I know some of you guys out there have your own chili recipe, but just the way it is. Okay, now I'm going to add in some of my veggie stock here. Not a lot, not even a cup's worth. Still a little ice in there, but that'll melt down a little bit. Trying to help Penny clean out the freezer. She always tells me there's no room there because I got too much of my own stuff in there. Well, it's not my own stuff because we eat it, so it's all good. Anyhow, so into this, I'm going to add 1 jar, because I think the way this recipe is, it's going to be a little wet to begin with, but these tomatoes her dad makes us. They are the bomb, I got to tell you, they're delicious. Every time we open one of these, I just get like, oh boy. Thanks a lot, Mr. Ed. That's Ed Sr., not Junior. Not Junior. Speaking of that, you guys heard, right? Sean Connery died. That's a shame. He's a nice guy. Okay, so I might add more tomato. I don't know yet. I just don't want this to get too wet. So I'll have the powers that be come view it, and we'll let you know. Okay, we were overruled as usual, so we'll start with our packet of dry ingredients now. We're going to mix in the spice blend, the chili spices. We could have used our own, but Penny wanted to try this little packet of stuff. So it's going to be good. Sure, if you can get into the dang thing. All right. But I'll tell you, it's not, for us, it's not, it's like in the 50s, I guess, at night now, but I know you guys are probably, oh, that's not, no, yeah, whatever. And we're used to Florida weather here. So, but it's time to start changing over what you cook. You got to have some change of the season cooking. So that's what we got going here. This is like, what do you call, comfort food, I guess, huh? But we're going to mix this in real good. Like I said, you want to really let this cook for hours, but we're not going to go crazy. We're going to be having this for a couple days anyway. All right. So that even changed, got a nice color in there, eh? All right, now this here is a cayenne pepper packet. Now, if you're like me and Penny, this whole thing's going in there, probably ain't going to be enough either. But that's all right. I got me some of my Mount Olive minced up, diced up jalapenos. They're going to go in there. All right, so we'll sprinkle a little of this in there. This is, I don't know, this packet says, oh, for spiced up, give it the whole packet. Me and Penny do more than that on a piece of toast. But anyhow. Man, that's starting to smell good now already, huh? All right. Now this here is some kind of flour, masa flour. I think it's like corn flour. I don't know. But that's going to thicken this up a little bit. Because I tell you, right now it's a little bit watery. And if it gets too thick, we'll just add some more liquid. Okay, this is more like, I don't know, Penny came to the rescue. I don't know. But anyway, this is more like a cornstarch slurry kind of deal. And that's what it is. Because if you don't keep stirring it, it all goes to the bottom. So what we're going to do, mix this with 1/3 cup of water. As you can see, I'm just stirring it away. Okay, we're going to pour a little at a time and stir that around. And see what kind of thickness we get. This is more like a cornstarch deal. So it's thickening right up too, I'll tell you that. I think it smells delicious so far. All right, we're gonna just dump the rest of this in there because I don't want to dump it down my sink. It might clog up the pipes, you know what I'm saying? It's a thickener. All right. So, that being said, we're going to rinse off the spoon here and give us a little taste test and see what we got here. Oh yeah, don't taste bad. Not at all. So we're just going to let this go for right now. It's not really hot. I mean, I don't want it, spicy, but so I think what we're going to do is we're going to add us some of our you-know-what. Oh yeah, that pack could definitely thicken this up. It's like, mixing cement right now. Not that thick, but you can feel the more resistance on the spoon is what I'm getting at. So that's 1 tablespoon of these, because teaspoon, I put 3 teaspoons in there. And that's just for flavor. I know everybody says it's hot, but it ain't hot. Yeah, since we put a little the cayenne pepper and all in there, we're going to give it a little shot of going to give it a little taste of Worcestershire sauce. Give it that little home flavor. Just a little dash of that. And because we added the little peppers, we're going to give it a little squirt of honey. Keep it all natural, you know what I'm saying? Just a little bit, not a lot. We don't want to overdo it. But you want to have a little sweetness to counteract the heat. But I think the Worcestershire sauce will give it a deeper flavor for, comfort food, I guess. I don't know what I'm saying, so don't pay attention to me. All right, this is getting sillier. I'm gonna give them that a taste test here and see what we have, huh? Wow. Yep, that stuff just added over the top flavor. We're going to let this simmer down for a while. I'm going to steam some of this off, maybe get a little thicker, and we'll be back. Okay, my friends, there you have it. Nice, look how nice and thick that is. It's not really thick, but the smelling here, you guys need smell-o-vision. We'll be back. Okay, Mr. Dan at the taste test table with our little buddy Elmo and our nice bowl of chili on top of the jasmine rice that we made, huh? That'll be a nice flavor combination. Okay, taste test number 1. Wow. I'll tell you. The last thing I did, putting that Worcestershire sauce and that little dash of honey in there, that really did send this dish up to the next level. But delicious. This will make a nice comfort thing for when it's cold outside, huh? Get some bread. Anyway, it was a very simple dish to make. And if you go according to the box directions there, that box says you can, pretty much eat this in 30 minutes. Huh. But I know one thing, when you make chili, the longer you cook it, the better it is. So, without further ado, this is Mr. Dan saying, when you're out and about, cover up, protect yourself as well as others. Today, Penny and I did that when we were at the garage sale thing there. But like I said, we scored another pot, so that was good. Wash your hands. As soon as we got in the car, Penny sprayed my hands down. When we got home, we washed our hands again. Don't talk with your mouth full, unless it's with a dish like this. Give us a like. Share with your friends, family, enemies. I don't care. Share with everybody. And subscribe if you will. If you have already, that's great. If you haven't, go ahead and do that. And when you do, the little notification bell will pop up. You hit that, and that'll tell you each time I got a new video come out. And until next time, my friends, stay hungry. And when you are, you come back, and we'll give you a nice, fine recipe just like this. Speaking of recipes, this one will be down in the description box with all the ingredients, exactly what we did. Okay, this is Mr. Dan. We're out.